Both of them. Blah, blah, blah. Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review. Today we're taking a look at another Big Hero 6 figure, and it's Hiro Hamada from Disney's Big Hero 6. So this was the first Disney film of a Marvel comic book turned into an animated feature, which was very interesting. And if you don't know the original source material, it was a Marvel comic, but it was drastically different than what we got in the film. The characters are all different, save for Baymax and Hiro and Lemon, but they're very, very different from what they were in the comics themselves. And the original books had the Silver Samurai and Sunspot in them, and those characters, well, reserved for the cinematic universe, Marvel universe. We get the Silver Samurai and the Wolverine, and I'm going to guess that Sunspot is going to show up in the New Mutants film that was just announced at the time of this recording, probably going to come out in the next couple of years. Yeah, so while the original comic had this kind of weird group of heroes to save Tokyo, the Disneyverse version is kind of its own little universe in San Fran Yokio, which, okay, it is what it is. All of the comic book movies are drastically different than the original source material. This one just seemed a bit more to me, especially with Baymax, because his character in the comic was a transforming synthenoid type creation that Hiro had built, not his brother, and it had a regular Guardian mode that was like a big gangster looking dude in purple and a derby hat, transformed into a robot, a white robot, which we kind of get with the balloon bot in this version, but it also turned into a dragon monster thing for battle mode, which we don't really get. I guess the one character, is it Fred, I think, has his little mascot dragon thing, which is the closest we get in the film, but it is what it is. So I got this figure basically because I got the armor up Baymax figure, and it looked to be about the right kind of scale, so I went ahead and picked that up and figured I'd go ahead and get this guy. Now, just out of the gate, the sculpt on this looks really nice. They got a lot of different figures in this scale for the little toy itself, which is kind of interesting. We'll take a look at some of the ones that are available on there. But the nice thing about this that I did like, not only did it come with Hiro, it came with a little version of Baymax. So let's take a look at the box and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Hiro Hamada in the packaging, and it looks pretty decent. I mean, it's a standard kind of bubble card on a backstock that we get for most toys. Here we have Hiro. There's a little compact Baymax, which is really cool. We got the Big Hero 6 logo up here. We got Hiro riding Baymax. We got a picture of the figure down here. It's made by Bandai. On that side, it's pretty much just got his name. Again, just his name over there. Nothing on the bottom. So just kind of a close-up. Yeah. Looks kind of cool, and then we get the logo and the artwork looking super nice. Here's the back of the package, kind of a wide shot. Again, just like the Armor Up Baymax, we get all the characters from the team, from the movieverse. We get the logo, and then here are all the figures that it comes with in this line. So all the different wave mates. So there's the group, Big Hero 6, and then here are all the variants that we get. I like the prototype armor version of Baymax there. That's pretty cool. Of course, here's Hiro, all the other characters, and I'm surprised they didn't do an alternate version of this guy outside of his little costume. But I guess it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get Hiro out of the package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Hiro and the little compact Baymax. out of the package, and you know, I like them. They're very well sculpted. This really reminds me of like a Super Mario or Sonic type of figure, which is really cool. I mean, I think they appear in the Disney Infinite series video game stuff, which is kind of cool, but or at least Baymax does. But it definitely has that kind of video game vibe, which is nice. The sculpt on the guy is really well done, and the paint looks good, and quite frankly, it's a lot more articulated than I thought it was going to be. It does have that whole Marvel toy thing where you got to get it in the right pose to get it to stand proper, like I've got here. And the Baymax accessory is just a little hunk of plastic, so there's nothing really going on there with that. So just kind of do a close-up here. Here is little Hiro. If we can get him to focus. Focus. Ta-da! So the sculpt on the guy looks really good. I mean, it looks like he does in the show. The paint apps are really cool. Love the great big gloves. He's got these tiny little feet. And I don't know if he's supposed to have his foot out like that or if that's just warped from the packaging. Back of the figure looks really nice. Zoom. So yeah, very cool stuff. He does have articulation in his head. He's got a little ball socket for his shoulder. He does have an elbow joint, which is really, really cool. I was not expecting that. He's got joints at his hips here, and then he does have them at his knees as well, but they don't really move all that great, so I don't really mess with that too terribly much. I'm just going to see if I can get him to stand. There he is. Here is the little Baymax. And what I love about this, it's the same type of plastic and paint that they use on the Armor Up figure, which is really, really nice. But yeah, so he's just kind of like a little finger puppet. Yeah, really cool. Data port, just all compact down. He's got his little wheels, and he's got another little wheel on back. That's pretty hollow underneath. I would have liked it if they had spinning wheels so that he could roll around. That would have been cool, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and do some comparisons. Here's the big Hero 6 Hero with Marvel Legends, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. Here we have Hero with the Transformers Q, Red Alert. Here he is with the Transformers Robots in Disguise, One Step Changer, Fix It. And finally, here we have Hero with the Transformers Combiner Wars Bombshell. This kid's got some Decepticon colors going on here. So the real question here is, how does this Hero figure scale up to the Armor Up Baymax figure? Let's take a look. And here they are together, and quite frankly, I think they scale really, really nice, which is why I went ahead and picked up this figure to go with this one, because I really wanted to get this one. I figured, why not go ahead and get the little guy as an accessory, and they work well together. I really, really like it. I think it's the right size. I think they look fun on the shelf together, and I love how this little accessory piece is the same color, plastic, and sparklage that we get out of the big figure. Definitely cool stuff. And just for fun, you can also emulate kind of the image you see on all the box art by putting Hero on the back of Baymax here. You just kind of spread out Hero's legs a little, and, well, you just sit him on the wing. I think that may be the way I'm going to pose these guys up on the shelf. I think that looks really, really nice together. And then just kind of a close-up so you can get a comparison of the little compact Baymax, how close it resembles the plastic to the larger one. So definitely, definitely fun. So yeah, Disney owns Star Wars and they own Marvel. Two astromech looking droids. Just want to point that out. Yeah. So is the Hero figure a toy that you want in your collection? If you're a big Hero 6 completist from the Disney movie, then yeah, I would say this is a pretty cool pickup. But to be honest, as a standalone figure, it's not worth it. At the time of this recording, it was $11.99 at retail, which for this kind of figure, I think that's a little expensive. This was about a $5.99 figure at best to me. However, since I do have the Armor Up Baymax and it scales perfectly with it, I went ahead and picked it up just so I could kind of complete it off on my shelf. It looks really great with the Armor Up Baymax. If you get a larger Baymax, this is definitely a cool accessory piece, but the price is kind of high. I would suggest if you can find it on sale, definitely pick it up then. Again, otherwise, unless you're a completist, this could be a very easy pass. So there it is, the Hiro Hamada figure from Big Hero 6. If you guys like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Definitely subscribe to my channel, share my videos. I really do appreciate it. And add a comment down below. What do you think of this figure? What did you think of the movie? Did you like it? Do you want a sequel to it? What do you think of the difference between the comic book and the Disney cartoon version? I'd love to hear your comments. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, look for more videos in the future.